Here, in a world accelerating toward an unpredictable future, one question is echoing through Washington's corridors of power, Pentagon briefings, Wall Street boardrooms, and the global tech elite. Will artificial intelligence decide the next global superpower? And if so, is the United States truly prepared for the challenge rising on the horizon? Because as AI transforms from a technological tool into a geopolitical weapon, the stakes have shifted from innovation to dominance, from progress to survival, from competition to control, and the US finds itself standing at the crossroads of a new era where algorithms may shape the balance of power more than armies, where data may outweigh oil, and where code may define conflict more than conventional warfare ever did. The race is no longer about who builds the fastest chips or the smartest models. It is about who integrates AI into national security, economic strategy, global influence, and military strength first. And no one understands this better than America's rivals. China, for example, has openly declared its goal of becoming the global AI leader by 2030. Pouring billions into advanced neural networks, quantum-accelerated models, autonomous weapon systems, and state-driven industrial AI, positioning itself for a future where its influence reaches across digital borders with a force more potent than any traditional tool of geopolitical leverage. New whale, Russia, though economically weaker, is rapidly advancing in military AI. Using battlefield automation, drone swarms, cyber AI fusion, and predictive warfare algorithms in ways that challenge the US intelligence community's expectations, and even Ukraine, fueled by Western tech support, has become a testing ground for next-generation AI systems that could reshape the strategies of future conflicts, raising urgent questions in Washington about whether America's technological lead is slipping faster than policymakers admit. What makes this moment even more complex is that AI is no longer confined to labs or defense contracts. It is now embedded in global markets, currency stability, digital infrastructure, and national identity, turning every breakthrough into a geopolitical tremor that hits the United States first. When China launches a new AI-enhanced semiconductor, US markets react. When Russia tests an autonomous strike platform, the Pentagon reacts. When Ukraine deploys AI-powered defense systems, US analysts reinterpret doctrines. And when American tech giants introduce advanced large language models, the entire world shifts its strategy in response. Because the United States remains the epicenter of AI innovation, but also the epicenter of AI vulnerability. The challenge is not that America lacks innovation. It is that America faces the heaviest pressure to maintain leadership in a landscape shifting faster than its institutions were built to handle. US lawmakers scramble to regulate AI, while China accelerates without hesitation. US military planners work to modernize fleets, while Russia builds cheaper autonomous alternatives. US corporations struggle with ethical and economic concerns, while rival nations weaponize AI without restraint, turning the global arena into a complex battle not fought with missiles, but with algorithms. Not with tanks, but with training data. Not with armies, but with artificial minds capable of changing the outcome of conflicts before they begin. And the implications for the American public are enormous. AI could redefine job markets, reshape the economy, disrupt industries, and challenge democratic stability as foreign-built systems infiltrate information flows with unprecedented precision. Every deepfake, every influence operation, every AI-driven cyber breach affects the US directly, making AI both a powerful engine for growth and a new frontier of national risk. Financial analysts warn that AI could trigger the biggest market shift since the Industrial Revolution. Military strategists argue that AI-driven warfare could rewrite the rules of global deterrence. Political experts fear that foreign AI models could manipulate American opinion more effectively than any adversary has in history. So, as the world races forward, the US stands at a defining moment. They'll lead the AI century, or be forced to adapt to one shaped by other powers. And while America still holds advantages in chip design, private sector innovation, research quality, and global alliances, those advantages mean nothing if the nation fails to unify its strategy, regulate responsibly, invest aggressively, and defend its digital borders against the rising tide of algorithmic influence. Because the question is not just whether AI will determine the next global superpower, it is whether the United States will seize this burn moment, confront this challenge, and rise to the occasion before the world reaches a tipping point where decisions are no longer made by nations, but by the machines they created. And as analysts, generals, and economists warn, the greatest threat to America is not a foreign rival surpassing it, but America underestimating the speed, scale, and seriousness of the AI revolution now unfolding in real time. In the end, the future will reward the nation that understands AI, not as a tool, but as a terrain of power. And if the United States can align its innovation, defense, policy, and economic strategy behind one unified vision, it may secure its leadership for decades to come. If it falters, hesitates, or underestimates its rivals, then yes, AI may very well decide the next global superpower, and the outcome may not favor the United States unless it acts decisively, boldly, and immediately as the world watches a new age of competition begin.